Recording. Hello, my name is Torrin Atkinson. I am a storyboard artist by day. I'm a TTRPG illustrator by night. I'm a sometimes dungeon master, sometimes voice actor. And today we're going to be, and I'm a YouTuber, so like and subscribe. Today, in the 20-minute monster series, we are looking at the Drider. Before we get to that, I would like to remind everyone I'm selling my original D&D artwork that I did for various 3rd edition and 3.5 edition books on my website, torrinatkinson.com. I would invite you, if you can afford it, if you want to, go to my Patreon and commit to $1 or more per month to help support real artists. There's no AI here, and there's barely any I, for that matter. I stream on Twitch, I stream on YouTube, and I have an Instagram, and I have other things as well, so we can get rid of that. I'm going to save this as Drider. I want in the 20-minute... Yeah, I was in the right one. 20-minute monsters. We're going to save this as Drider. All caps, because why not? And today is the letter D from the 1st edition Monster Manual 2. The Drider didn't show up until the Monster Manual 2. Isn't that interesting? The Drider, what do we need to know about them? They have attack by weapon type, or 1 to 4. They have spells. They have paralyzation. They have high intelligence. They're chaotic evil, and their size large. They're not man-sized. These, not even elf-sized, these guys. The Drider is a special creation of Lolth's magic. Lolth being the queen of the demon web pits. That's the name of the adventure she was in. When Drow being dark elves, when dark elves of promising ability reach 6th level, Lolth will summon them and put them through a test. The Drow that fail become Driders. Oh, it's a punishment. Oh, it's not a reward, it's a punishment. A Drider appears to be a cross between a giant spider and a Drow. The torso, head, and arms of a pale, bloated Drow. Oh, a pale, bloated Drow. None of these drawings. This is not a pale, bloated Drow. This, from 3rd edition, is not a bloated Drow. And this is also not a bloated Drow. So I'm going to make my Drow a little bit bloated. All right, we'll see. He still needs to look like Bob Ross. Due to the bloated form, it is impossible to distinguish the sex or gender of a Drider, but 60% of those encountered will be female. Interesting. The Drider retains whatever Drow abilities it possesses, blah, 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 magical clerical ability, blah, 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 blah. We don't need to know what level they are for the purposes of this drawing. They have the following spells. We don't care about that. We don't care about any of the spells. We're not casting spells in this drawing. We don't need to know how many hit dice they have. Swords, axes, bows, sure. A Drider may also attack with its bite. Those bitten must save versus poison, blah, 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 blah. Driders are outcasts from Drow communities, and thus bear them no great love. Oh, that's interesting. I'm learning so much just by reading this 50-year-old book. All right. They're seldom found in numbers, preferring to work alone. Driders will be accompanied by 2 to 12 huge spiders, tempered in the sand of the time. Generally living underground, they will often stalk their victims until the right opportunity for a kill presents itself. Their diet consists mainly of blood of their victims. Okay, great. Great. All right, so we know what a Drider looks like. They look like an elf on top of a spider. So I don't really think we need to save that. I'm listening to some Spider-Man right now. Let me take this off the playlist because it's a little distracting. I'll just delete it from the playlist. Yes, okay, here we go. Listen to some Johnny Quest. Thanks for joining me, everybody. We're going to try to draw this in 20 minutes. And what are we drawing? What is the thing we're drawing? Great question. We are going to draw... Let me check my... I'm sure we can just do black. Let's do a nice charcoal. Let's do... What's a color that begins with D? Daffodil? We're not going to draw a daffodil Drider. We are going to draw... I'm going to brush. What am I doing? B is for brush. How do we feel about Rusty Nib number 5? Let's get the... I think that's okay. Is it okay? Sure, let's say it's okay. We're going to draw a drunk Drider drawing. These are all DR words. Drawing. Drowsy, Drow, Druid. That's what we're drawing today. And hence the Bob Ross, because I'm going to have him in the Bob Ross pose. Okay, it is 10:14. We're going to aim to have this done in 20 minutes. So we're going to aim for 10:34, I guess is our thing. And let me actually change to a slightly. Sure, this is a color we can manage. Okay. All right. Just not quite as dark. All right, so here we go. Still 10:14. Okay, here we go. I'm needing my reference. Damn it. Let's just block out the shapes first. All right, so here we have, this is going to be the guy. Okay, I hate this pen. We're changing our brush. Let's do Rusty Nib 3. Not super helpful, different, but okay. Let's do his head here, the body here. Need my Bob Ross. Some Star Trek animated series music. My good friend Hoyt Curtin. I always associated Driders with Black Widows. Yeah, that makes sense too. I think I do have that one, which is kind of Black Widow-ish. That's fine. Anyway, we'll keep going. Am I on the right layer? Yes. Let's move that up to the top. I guess I don't want him to be. All right, let's just do. He's going to have the hair. I also want him drinking, so I'm not going to put him in a shirt. I mean, I could put him in a shirt. Man, I really regret this brush. We're going to move to pencil clean A. Okay, thank you. But he's drawing, he's not painting. So we're gonna put just a piece of charcoal in there. All right. So okay, and then he's gonna come with the thing here. He's gonna need an easel. And then he's not gonna have a palette down here. He's gonna be holding. He's got to be bloated. He's not supposed to be able to tell the gender. He's going to be chubby. He's going to be a little bit portly. He's not going to be bloated. I'm going to split the difference of that, I guess. And then he's going to have his martini drink slightly spilling. Okay, that's good. We're going to do the legs last. We need to get in the easel because we still have to draw the Drow, the Drowsy Drow. So I don't know, where's our floor? Where's our ground plane? And does that look okay? Could be a little higher maybe. So we need our easel, something like this. Oh, I wish I hadn't cut off. All right, let's go back to Bob Ross. Bob Ross. I just want to see how. It's going to be the traditional easel that I'm familiar with, but images, yes. Oh my God, and painting. Here we go. I can't really see the easel though. Okay, that's fine. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's undo those lines, and we'll just. Sure, it doesn't matter. Should it be spider? Should there be a spider web motif? My day job is storyboarding on Spidey and his amazing friends, so I draw a lot of webs in my day job, which you probably wouldn't be able to tell by this shitty drawing. My eraser is way too big. Okay, that's fine. More webs up here. Maybe we'll put some spiders up here. I don't want to waste too much time because we have to draw important stuff. All right, so then the Drowsy Drow Druid. We'll put. Maybe we'll make this the lady. Here she is on her bed. She's gonna be in a hood because she's a druid. Also, it looks like a. Oh my God. She's gonna have her sickle Because druids all have little sickles. What does a sickle look like? I drew a scythe. What does a sickle look like? My God, have I never drawn a sickle before? Let me just check. Druid sickle. Image. It's for... Okay. Okay, got it. Here's the sickle. There's the sickle. Ah, it looks like a sickle. And she's on her bed. Get the pillow. Get the pillow in here. Again, it's a drow, so it'll have a little spider motif. And she's drowsy. Okay. I'm having fun with this one, guys. Okay. What I wanted to do was have him not be very good at drawing, so we can elf just not worrying about any of that. And then boobies, because drowsy. All right. I don't know what that is. She's also a druid, so I don't know. Man, I don't need to go nuts with the spider motif. All right, and then happy little clouds in the background as per Bob Ross. All right, how are we doing for time? 10:20. Let's get some depth on these inanimate objects. Drawing, not painting, so it's like charcoal, I guess. I should have used a different brush for the drawing. Okay, pillow, very cartoony pillow, and very cartoony bed. All right, we're happy with that. Good perspective on the bed, guy. Drider, who can't draw very well. Okay, cool. Hanging from the ceiling. What's hanging from the drow? Could be upside. Too late. But that gives me a good idea. Here, let's draw a little spider. Okay, this is now we're gonna work on our Bob Ross. Let me save my work before anything bad happens. And then just straight up Bob Ross. Bob Ross was a wonderful guy. He was in Vietnam. Didn't like it. It's just so round. There's some. They should have elf ears. I mean, I'm gonna go. Oh, you know what else? All right, we're just gonna put elf ears like that because that's how we're gonna do it on the quote unquote bad drawing. But we are gonna see his, even though they should be covered up, just to sell the fact that he was once a dark elf. We'll put that. Okay. And I don't know. Sure. Let's have him wearing a shirt. Why not? Let's go full. We'll go full Bob Ross here. In which case, I'm going full Bob Ross, and he's not gonna be bloated. Oh, this is gonna be challenging with the legs, but that's fine. How do you hold a? Yes, I'm holding like that. I guess okay. Let's do it like that. Yeah, knuckles are here. Yeah, and it's just charcoal. Yeah, give him a little bit of a belly, and a belt, and a belly. Right behind you, sped this. This is the episode with the fly twins, and then they're just gonna because he's not wearing pants. Driders don't wear pants, do they? And then he's slightly drowsy. He's slightly drunk. I guess his sleeve isn't. Is his sleeve rolled up? Oh, don't do that to me, Facebook. I mean, Photoshop. All right, that's fine. All right, so there's Bob Ross. He's got his drink, which is a little bit spilling over. There's probably blood in there. He's drunk on human blood. Okay, now we got to figure out these. Get rid of Bob Ross. Let's figure out these. Sure. But should I use that Black Widow? Sure, let's use that Black Widow. As per your suggestion, glad you're here, Caitiff. Let me find it. That's a different one. Did I close it? Oh no. I closed it when I was looking for a sickle. Did I? Yeah. Yes? No? Yes? No? No, it's a tarantula. There she is. There she is. All right, let me grab that. New. And copy. And paste again. Not super complicated, but we're gonna have to do some cheating on those those trays. No, that's a Faulty Towers gag. It's not on those trays. It's uno, dos, tres. Come back to Capistrano. All right. So, okay, I feel like I should look up my reference here. How did the other artists do it? My God. They do have that. They do have the torso, and then there's like two torsos. There's the human torso, and then the thorax. Did I get rid of that one? No, this one here. Let's move it up. Kind of, sort of. I mean, look at how big the spider body is compared to the human body. We're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. Okay. Let's just block in the shape here, and then we're gonna have some spider legs. They're not gonna be going in the same direction as this one. To live in. How are we doing for time? 10:25. Oh, we're like halfway there. We got lots of time. And then suddenly we will have no time. Okay. And there's a center line here. I kind of need to look at the underside. Let's do it. Let's look at the underside. I can do that. It's just nothing. Can't really see anything. Okay. This looks like because spiders have a cephalothorax, if I'm remembering correctly. And this can all be dark. We'll do a layer of we'll do an underlayer of tone. But right now, come back to me. Something like that. I'm not sure about this shape. Come back to Capistrano. And then, oh, see, I need more room over on here. I'm going to need more room for the drawing a drowsy. What is it? For anyone who's just joined us, Driders wear drowsers. I don't know what drowsers are. And oh, you're making a trousers pun. It's a pun. There's no such thing as drowsers, right? A drowser is a type of headmate who has the distinct ability to lull their system into sleep. I have no idea what that means. Headmate? What's a headmate? No, what that means. All right. Moving on. Let's move on. Let's do these legs. Here's those two legs. Let's really give some. That's the front leg. The foreleg. Right? I'm not doing enough joints in these legs. Gavin Pitts is going to be mad at me. Okay. 1, 2, 3 is a long one. The third one is the long one. And then the short one is the end. Okay. And then there's this seemingly smaller one. Let's start at the bottom. There's a long one. The third one. I feel like I want my brush to be just a little bit bigger. And then we gotta have two more. The two more. It's just basically what I'm looking at here. This one could be off the ground. Don't know why it would be, but it is. And the short one. And then the long one. And then, yeah, okay. It's happening. We're doing it. We're making it work. Takes a little longer, making it work. Takes a bit of time, making it work. Dog on the Slugs. Classic Canadian. Did I do it wrong? How many joints? There is a little... Oh, I did do it wrong. There's more joints than I did. Oh well, I'm not going back. I refuse. Just for this one, we'll have the extra joint. How's everyone doing this morning? Today, I'm going to go to Maple Ridge to do my side gig of dungeon mastering, which I'm looking forward to. Great group. Not well versed in the rules of Dungeons and Dragons, which I guess is both good and bad. It's good because if I make a mistake, they're not going to call me on it. All right, so there's Bob Ross. Let's get this easel. I guess the easel, the line should go. Let me do this. Let me do it this way. Is this going to be on a different layer or not? It goes like that, and then that, right? That's going to be my guidelines for these. Wow, 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 wow. Like that. Like that. Like that. And like that. Right? Get a little bit of the third dimension going on here. And then, yeah, let's do that. Let's do this whip. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bow. And then this is a little clamp that holds onto there. And I can get rid of these. No, that layer I can get rid of. I mean, are we done? No, we got back legs to do. Holy smokes. Boy, do we ever have back legs to do. Okay. That's fine. This won't take long. What is the light source? I guess the light source is coming from straight above. That's fine. It's kind of a generic ambient light. Let's get some just a bit of harder lines in here. That belt. Big old gold belt. Does anyone remember that Dread Zeppelin? Does anyone remember Dread Zeppelin? They had a song called Big Old Gold Belt. Alright. This is all good. This is all good. We're happy with this. Bottom lip in there. I mean, oh, we need the back. That's the back. The back one can be totally just in shadow. You know, for dramatic purposes. Let's get some little spiders crawling on the things. Here's a big one. Maybe it looks like that one's eating something. That's fine. That's all well and good. All right, let's do our... we're missing one leg, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Happy little legs. We'll draw some happy little stalagmites. I don't know. I don't like that way that leg is tangenting here. Let's have it go there. Is that better or worse? I feel like that's worse. I feel like it needs to go up here. Hopefully that won't confuse anyone. Underpants. What are you doing? 10:30. Okay, we got 2 minutes. I guess we're doing purple. I guess purple is the color we're doing. Let's actually cancel that, and we'll do our. We'll just change the opacity of the. Great. Bam. I think we want a. Let's get a grittier brush. Let's go back to what we had before. Rusty Nib 5. And we'll need to... Because, you know, we're doing Black Widow. Should he be like, should we do like a full... He's a dark elf. She's a dark elf. I mean, sure, why not? Happy little clouds. No, that just, no. That confuses things too much. That's fine. The clouds are dark for some reason. That's just the world that Drow lives in. Okay, cool. I think I guess, I mean, we're at time. We're at time. I guess his hair should be. Anything else I need to do? I feel like I'm done. Let's put in some highlights. Oh, I need to do the a little margin around the side, and here we are. Let's do just a little bit of highlight. This is on its lone layer, right? Yes. I don't know if this is really adding into anything. Little glimmer on the web there. Maybe a little glimmer on the web here. Definitely want some on the cup. And we're done. Let's say we're done. Let's say we're done. This is. Let's make that slightly less opaque, but not just a touch. All right, so here we have. Let's find a red, and this is gonna be. I see a little error here, a little technical error. All right, this is. Let's get rid of this over here while we're here. This is Drider. Oh no, I want a new layer for this. Let's get a nice flat. I mean, a regular, not Drider. Let's make it even bigger. Drider. What else can we say? We can say this is a drunk. Drider. Drawing. A drowsy. Drow. Druid. Okay. This has been a 20-minute monster by me, Torrin, 2024. Thank you for joining. The last thing we have to do before we leave is take a look at the options for next week. I have that bookmarked somewhere. There it is, Index Monster Manual 2. All right, next we have, let me just bring this right into this window here. The letter E. Look at that, we had so many choices for D. E, we got Eagle, Eblis, I don't know what that is. Electric Eel. Einherjar, don't know what that is either. Oh, nice, gotcha, man. Elfin Cat and Executioner's Hood. Oh, that might be a nice one. Gotcha, man. Nothing else to say. Like and subscribe. Patreon. I'll hammer that again. You know, times are tough for everyone, but especially for artists. I'll be posting these on my social media like I always do. Facebook. Kara, the anti-AI artist app. And all the rest. Find me on Facebook. Say hello. Thanks for joining me, KTEF and Killswitch. Always happy to see you. And I will see you next time on the internet. Can't find my mouse.